Not very sweaty today. I don't know why I'm not very sweaty today, honestly. Um, you would think it'd get easier every day, doesn't it? There's always gonna be days that you just are like, man, fuck this. I don't want to do this. And those are the days, right, that separates winners and losers, really, right? Because growth comes from doing something that you don't want to do, but you do it anyways, right? So, we use a story, right? Now, my uncle used to say he was bored, and that's why he started picking up the bottle, well, the beer can, right? And what happens is 9 out of 10, because I talked to my biological mom, and she told me when he was younger, he was an athlete, so he didn't drink, he didn't smoke, right? So it's just like when your first sip of beer, your first cigarette, your first whatever, it's not something that you like. It's gross, right? The cigarette make you cough. Weed give you a feeling like that. It's like, what's going on? Drunk, you don't know what you're going through. Like, what is this? You might throw up. So it's something that your body rejects, but you keep doing it anyways, right? Nobody likes feeling like shit the next morning, right? That's literally one of the worst feelings in the world is a hangover. So we know a bad result's gonna happen, but we still do it anyways. So with here, you have to take the same concept, just the complete inverse of it, right? So just like drinking, in the beginning, it's gross, but you continue doing it because you think you're having a good time, and then the next day you feel like crap, right? Well, here, it sucks. It's not fun, but I keep doing it because just like you get drunk to have a social fun, because I want to feel that high. I want to be able to breathe better. I want to be able to run longer. I want to be able to be on this planet a little bit longer, right? So the after effects of doing this, something I don't like, is, in theory, what I just said. A longer lasting life, a healthier life. In the future, if I stay healthy, then and I start or like being around people that also have the same desires and likes that I have, opposed to the desires and likes I had in the past, which was negative things, negative circumstances, negative hobbies. There you go. So it's all with the people you're around. So a lot of people might not understand, like, oh, Eric, you're by yourself, you're isolating yourself. Yes, because this, I don't know what his name is, some mystic guy, I was watching him. I said, what's the difference between change and transformation, right? So if I change myself, right, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm changing something about me, but everything else is staying constant. That's change. I'm not looking for change. I'm looking for a bloody transformation, to where I want to transform myself from the person I was into the person I want to be. And the only way that happens, I think I've said this before, I don't know where else I've said it, but I've said it before. In order to become the person you want to be, you have to destroy the person that you are, right? You cannot transform and keep parts of your old self with you. You have to transform everything, right? Because if you keep that negative trait or a negative habit or anything of your past life, right, then that gives you an excuse to go back to your past life. For me, I never want to go back. Never want to go back. So I'm transforming my life. I'm changing everything about me. Because yeah, there were things that I liked in the past, but not enough that I want to stay like that. Because when I transform myself, I'll warp myself into different things I like about myself. right? The same core of me is still going to be there, but I'm going to destroy every way I was thinking, because obviously it wasn't getting me where I wanted to go, where I needed to be. So I need to shut that way out, just cut it off. And if that means I got to lose friends, I got to lose family members, I got to lose things, that's fine. That's fine. Because we're only here one time, right? So our responsibility to ourselves is to maximize ourselves. And if that means that you have to do it by yourself, well, it's not like I'm going to be alone forever. And at times it feels like it. Like earlier today, I was sad, depressed, whatever you want to call it. My birthday's on Sunday, so it's typical, whatever. But these are all my own personal issues. But the ability to just drag myself out of the bed and my pity party, get myself on that treadmill knowing that it's 30 minutes, and just get myself on there. I didn't want to run. I started walking for a minute, but then I was like, you know what, just do it. But then in the end, another thing happened. It switched. It didn't happen. It happened literally on the last set, right? The energy came. And my mentality switched from being a pity party into let's do it, man. Now, it took me the entire bloody workout to get to that point, right? But just like you might have to drink 30 beers to get where you want to be, sometimes you have to do something that doesn't taste well or that you don't like to get where you're going to be. I hope that made sense. A little bit of wisdom. We're still going. I'm not quitting. Hope somebody out there enjoys what I'm saying. Yeah, talk to y'all later on.